Hi everybody, I just wanted to give you an update on where we are at with Project 92, the plans to convert number 92 into a useful ministry centre and community base hub for activities, if you like. I've talked before about the long-term plans being a community cafe working out of the front part of the building, and that's a long-term vision. And so what we want to do is prepare the building, prepare the spaces so that they can be used as a cafe, but in the meantime they will be spaces that we could use for all sorts of other activities and ministries until we're ready to actually run something cafe like there. So what we've been doing is getting architects to come in and give us quotes. That's the first stage. We want to get an architect to draw some diagrams for us, and so we've got to get some quotes. And but it's also a chance to discuss our ideas with an architect. And so to that end, this is what we've been looking at. That's number 92. Here is, well, what we're looking at here are the plans that were drawn up for a damp survey, actually. On the left is the upstairs of number 92, and on the right is the downstairs. The front of the house is at the bottom, so that's the high street there, front elevation. You can see the bay windows on the right there protruding out. So stage one, we believe, is to remove these two walls, because at the moment you go through that front door into a dark hallway. Take out those two walls and it just opens up the space, and that big long room, as you can see here, is that's the plan, to open it up and to have tables and chairs that you can use as a cafe. This is reversing the orientation, so the front door is here, and then this door leads out back to the rear of the house, and there's a hatchway to the kitchen been drawn into the diagram there. Here's a video computer rendering of what we would like it to look like approximately. There's the bay window here, the front door, the door to the back, and the hatchway there. So that is stage one, to take out these walls to open up this big room here for a cafe. Now what we've been talking about with the architect is disabled toilet access, and so we're talking about possibly putting a disabled toilet here so that you'd have direct access from the cafe area. And because the problem that we have at the moment is that the toilet is right at the back of the building here, so that creates issues of access and walking through other spaces in order to access the toilet. So we may need to put the toilet there nearer the front, but that of course takes a big area of the kitchen away, which then has a knock-on effect. So we have to really think about these things with architect and amongst ourselves. So that's what we call in stage one, the front part, the cafe. Now what the activity room or ministry room is what we're looking at the back. So taking out this wall here, and that would open up a space for activities, groups, possibly a parent and toddler group, a small group could operate out of there. So here we have the door coming through from the cafe area. This is the door to the kitchen. At the moment, if you go into the house, there's a wall there. This is the creche room. This is the atrium. So we've taken out that wall, opened up the space, and created this door. Well, that door's still always been there. This door's always been there, but we've created this new door here in this particular design, because that would lead to the toilet. We'd have to open up that door to create access if that's the design we go for. This is looking at it from the cafe, walking through into the kitchen, into the dining room. Sorry, there's the kitchen door there, and that new door that would be put out to access the toilets if we go with that design. So that's the downstairs is cafe, and then the activity room, and then upstairs we're looking at creating a small room here, because the upstairs rooms are going to be office rooms, meeting rooms, church meeting rooms, for instance. But there's just 3 bedrooms upstairs. This one here is a bathroom. So these 3 rooms are already there, but by putting the floor in here, we would create a 4th room upstairs. Because at the moment, if you know the design of 92, the atrium is a double-story room. It's got this enormously high ceiling, goes right up to the top. So by putting a floor in, you make better use of that space. So these are all options that we're discussing with the architect, and as the architect works on these plans, he could draw up all the different plans, and we don't necessarily need to follow through on all of them. We could do stage 1, and then we could wait a long time before moving on to the next thing, and there might be certain aspects of the plans that we never get to. But this is where we're at. You might have already seen that the house is looking brighter than it was, brighter than when this photograph was taken, because Mike has been doing some painting. So the front looks much whiter and nicer already. So I hope that helps. We're getting hopefully 3 quotes from 3 architects, so we can decide which one to go with and move forward on finding a builder. We'll get quotes from different builders, and alongside that we're going to be looking at grants and other funds that we could draw upon. I'll keep you updated as new things develop, but please feel free to ask me any questions about these plans. Thank you.